This was not an easy movie to get made, and it's quite an undertaking for a director. What can you talk about that process of finally getting, I believe there was even a raise of the flag moment there.
There was. It turns out, I'd read the book, and I had such a fire inside of me to do this story. I said, I don't know if I had to convince the studio that I could handle the fights in the airs and the sharks and the races and the whole size of it and get this. And I had to convince them, and in convincing them, I think I had to convince myself that I could do it. And I wanted to meet Louis, and I said, where's Louis? And they said, he knows where you live because he can see your house from his house. So he's a neighbor. So I realized he was right there out my bedroom window. And I went up and I talked to him, and so I had gotten the job. It's a few weeks later I got the job. But then he said, you better hurry up, girl. You know, I'm not around forever. And I said, okay, I'm trying, but I gotta get the green light. And the green light means you get the money and you get your cast approved and you get all this. So we found Jack and we found MIYAVI, and then we got their tapes to the studio, and we got the budget down and we figured out location. And they sat me down and they said, you're greenlit, you can make the movie. And I had told him before, the day I get greenlit, I will raise the flag on my roof and you'll know. After 60 years of waiting, you'll know that we're going. And I couldn't get home fast enough, so I called Brad and I said, you gotta get the flag on the roof right now. And so he did, and Louis saw it and said, is that for me? And he said, that's for you.
You know, in a time where there are all these superhero movies, you're talking here about a real hero, a hero that you met, that was your friend. At least in your eyes, who was Louis Zamperini?
Oh, I don't want to cry. He was I can't. I'm gonna cry. He was a great man. He was a great man.
And how has he influenced you? I mean, he seems to touch everyone in a special way. Everyone that I've spoken to that have met him, their life has changed after meeting Louis. And I don't want you to cry, but you know, you finally told his story, and you can be very proud of that.
Thank you.
And people are going to realize, wow, Angelina, she's a director. She's a really good one.
Thank you.
I know you showed him some scenes and all that. What can you talk about that experience? You directing this movie and feeling like you made your friend justice.
Well, the lovely part about making the film with Louis is that we were able to, you know, you have this we can call him. We'd be sitting there on the raft and we'd say, you know, did we have a screwdriver on the raft, and how many water cans were they? And we'd say, somebody call Louis and ask him. You know, we had Laura Hillenbrand, who was so well researched and such a partner. So Louis was a part of the film from the beginning. He approved the casting, and he was always with us, and we kind of made it together to show him scenes. When he was finally, I got a call that he was in the hospital, so I had it downloaded onto my computer. We hadn't finished the effects or the music, but we had the film. And I had to hold it over him because my speakers weren't so great, so I held it over him. And I watched those bright blue eyes just at the end of his life at 97, with his body failing him and preparing himself to pass away. I watched him watch his own life and his own journey, and I watched him jump when he saw the flak, and I watched him smile when he saw his mom make gnocchi, and he loved the races, and I think it made him connect to, I think it helped to prepare him to pass away, and I hope it made him proud of the life he'd led.